time to wake up. This is what you need, entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV, let's go.
What is up, guys? Hope everyone is having a great day. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. And if this is your first time, welcome. All right. So yesterday we started a video on this guy, Mark Kishon Christopher. Now he is claiming to be a judge. And as promised, I told you I would look into what he has to say and things like this. And well, with less than 1 minute of research, I typed in his name in the interwebs, and I came back with this. So here is he has a website right here, and at the bottom he has kind of a little thing. Just read his bio here. Who am I? What do I do? I am a chief federal postal court judge, and my jurisdiction runs over any governments, courts, and corporations. If any citizens of the world launch a complaint with me, then I will also have jurisdiction. I trained under the Chief Federal Postal Court Judge David Wynn Miller to do the things that he used to do before he passed away. If the general public are asking themselves, what do I mean by jurisdiction over any corporation and governments? What this means that if any government, institution, corporation that has not given you a dictionary or a correct language performance with its letters, its legalities, its laws, or its claims has fully violated the basic rules of communication. Now, you guys can go. I'm not going to do a whole lot of site tour or anything like this. I just wanted to kind of give you a basic understanding of what exactly we are dealing with. And you probably guessed this is exactly the type of person we were dealing with just based off of part one of this video. But if you do want to know more, just go right. It's mkchristopher.com if you would like to, if you want to check more about him. But we are going to pick up right where we left off in yesterday's video, and we're going to let him get right back into what exactly he's talking about. I mean, it's already been quite comical, and I don't think it's going to get less comical. But let's get right into it, and let's find out exactly how far-fetched his reality is.
The simplest of this document is that you must nom de guerre your surname, because your surname means that you were soured by something else, like a farm animal. And when you nom de guerre it, you're not speaking for anybody else apart from yourself. Your first two names, or your first name that is given to you or you give yourself, are the only ones that you can speak for. If you take your surname out or your Christian name out completely, you are saying that you are head of the clan, full stop. What this does, the second line here says that agents for the artificial person. You have the ability to acquire any artificiality that you want in order to be able to practice whatever commerce that you want, including being an actor in commerce, which is called Shakespeare. Okay, it's called Shakespeare. And Shakespeare is the ones that wrote what you guys would understand as the King James Bible. And Shakespeare is the ones that wrote what you guys would understand as the King James Bible.
Oh, that was unexpected.
I've never heard this theory before. Unbelievable. To even entertain that idea, I mean, so many things are wrong with that. That I'm not even gonna dignify him saying that with proving, not even proving, but seeing how he would be wrong. It's just wow, right? Wow. Let us continue.
And King James Bible is copyrighted to the Crown.
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh, does it? Does it compel me?
The power of Christ compels you.
Does it, Jay?
The power of Christ compels
Is
you.
the power of Christ compelling me? Is that what's happening?
The power of Christ compels you.
Guess what? It's not that compelling.
That means the Crown in City of London wrote King James's Bible 1 and 2. Okay, there are 2. Care of. Care of is quite important. You can just simply put CO there. And that's, of course, my full address because I don't use pseudonyms. And at this stage, I'm non-commercial and I'm England nation. I am not British and I am not United Kingdom. My passport gives me British status, which means that if I know how to use it, which I do, I control all commerce and my movement through that British passport in maritime.
Oh, I'm convinced.
But when I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm an Englishman. I know it's the wrong color, but an Englishman, that's what I am. I'm an Englishman, okay? And I'm non-commercial at this level because if you're doing anything commercial, you need to have other safeguards in, for example, insurance, indemnity insurance, and so on and so forth, which we do not need to discuss here. It is important that you put your postcode or zip code in lowercase. If you put it in uppercase, that signifies it's a military installation and commercial.
Shush! Hush, please.
If you put it in lowercase, it just simply means that you are domestic. Domestic. Okay, full stop. Find out who the county coroner is in your county. The word county, country are one and the same word. They all mean that's a word that's copyrighted by the post office. Universal Postal Union.
Okay.
So when you can't call yourself a country, you know that from your constitution, unless you have a postal union contract with them, okay? And the coroner, this is an interesting word. Coroner means exactly the same as a coronation. The coronation means exactly the same as the...
Okay, so there's going to be a jump here because he goes off on a tangent that YouTube does not agree with and could cause some issues with me and my channel. So therefore, we are not going to go into that. So we skip ahead for him to continue on with his lesson.
And you're writing to the coroner in a private capacity. There are 2 capacities on this planet, 2 dominions. There are 2 dominions. One dominion, so that's the importance of it. With this, with the county coroner's address, you can put it in lowercase and uppercase as you wish, with a postcode as well. I've put English nation, but you have to find the designation of what that is in your country. And I'll come on to that later. And it is county. It's very important that you understand it's county and not to the chief coroner. Because the chief coroner only has ceremonial powers. They just try to trick you. But the county coroner in each county has the highest position, and they supersede Supreme Court as well.
No.
The Supreme Court and all other courts are just actors making sure that you don't go to the correct court in conventional language, which is the coroner's court.
Yeah, everything he's saying is just absolutely wrong. And I find it hard to believe that there are people out here that actually buy this crap and, go and ruin their lives, their careers, their families' lives by sharing this with them and making it seem like this is all legit. And it's never proven in any court or anything, any capacity that bears any weight on how we view things and how we apply things. It's utterly ridiculous.
Okay, which is the coroner's court. Full stop. You can date it retrospective, or you can date it from the date you sent it. It's entirely up to you. These are several words here that you need to know. When you're in a private capacity, that means you are speaking to them as men and women. When you are in their public capacity, you're speaking to them as a man giving the actor the script to follow. Okay, that's what you're doing. You are giving them the script, including your prime minister, president, whoever it is, a script, because an actor requires a script and they'll follow your script because they follow my script. So when you write to them in their private capacity, they now know that somebody living is about to give them a script to follow. Your prime minister is following somebody else's script. He's only an actor. You must not ask him to come and see you. He cannot, because men and women get in trucks. Men and women tell people what to do, and that's what you're doing. You're telling your government what to do. But the so-called leaders that are self-appointed because you're a leaders organization will get you to join a group. If you go beyond more than 3, then you'll get infiltrated, because the world of fiction or the world of banking can spend trillions of dollars sending people out to thwart your movement. The reason why you are doing what you're doing is because each one of you agrees upon one thing, and that's called a starfish organization, which is they cannot do what they're doing, and you are there to stop and correct them as men. If need be, put them under arrest. And if you've seen my videos, I've taught you guys how to do that.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
All right, so I've essentially shown you the best bits of this. He goes on and 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 on, trying to explain every word. And I mean, some of his definitions are really out there and wild. But essentially, what that document is all about is letting the county coroner know that you are alive, even though you have a mortgage, right? That is the whole point of this. Even though the county coroner is not going to pronounce you dead without some sort of proof, right? I don't care what country you're in, Canada, Siberia, something like that, wherever. They're not going to do that. It doesn't happen. Not quite sure the philosophy behind any of this crap that he does. Anyway, there you guys have it. What do you guys think of this guy? This apparently global judge, and he is trying to help people. Let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, guys, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you again in another video. Peace.
We've only just begun.